living underneath the bridge then?
At that time, I was homeless and I didn't have a job. And after I had got locked up for that and I PR bonded out, I started working at temp services here and there. And my mom let me stay with her, doing side jobs.
Court is calling 2025 CR 006778, State versus Paul Marino. Can I have the parties announce?
Lauren Espinoza for the state.
Jay Moritz, Your Honor, for Mr. Marino.
And are you Mr. Marino?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Marino, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No, Your Honor, state moves to waive the drug-free zone enhancement language and proceed on the lesser included offense of possession of a controlled substance, PG1 less than 1 gram.
Any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
Just one moment. All right. Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading? I'm sorry, you already waived the reading of the indictment. There's a lot happening on my computer where screens are disappearing. All right. Mr. Marino, did you review the admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram as a state jail felony? Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state would call in the right to remain silent. Did you understand by entering this plea, you're giving up those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
No, Your Honor.
You're giving your right
Oh,
up to go
oh,
to
yeah.
trial and
Yes.
enter a plea.
Yes, Your
All
Honor.
right, did you intend to give up those rights I've explained to you?
Yes, Your Honor.
And are you entering this plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
In my opinion, he does, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Marino, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry into the United States. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea, the state is proceeding on the lesser included offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram. They're asking that your punishment be assessed at 29 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244, and there's a $600 fine. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand if you are seeking to enter into an agreement where your judgment is satisfied, the court can only sentence you to the 29 days if I follow your plea? Whether or not you're receiving 2 for 1 or 3 for 1 at the jail, the court has no jurisdiction over that. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And defense is at the plea?
It's plea, Your Honor.
State is at the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then to the lesser included offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
It's up to you, guilty or no contest.
Which one?
You can either one of them. You know what you did.
All right,
Yes.
here's the thing. If you plead no contest, that just basically means you're not fighting the charges against you. You're not saying it's true. You're not saying it's not true. You're just not going to fight the charges against you.
All right.
Usually people will enter into no contest pleas because sometimes there are collateral consequences. For example, if you're charged with a criminal mischief, or if you're charged with a DWI or an offense that causes an accident, sometimes there are um, monetary um, monetary amounts that are owed. For example, if there's a car accident, maybe that person is saying, because of this car accident, I suffer $6,000 in damages. If you plead guilty to that, they just take that over to the civil court, and the only issue for you to fight over that will be the amount of money. That's normally why people plead no contest. But what I can tell you, if there's no application for deferred adjudication, if you plead no contest and I find that the evidence is sufficient to find you guilty, I will find you guilty. The no contest plea is just something that can be used on the civil side against you. Do you understand?
Yes,
And a guilty plea is exactly what it says. If you enter a plea of guilty and if there are some civil penalties that are associated, they can go over to civil court and just take your guilty plea. You understand?
yes,
So do you wish to plead guilty or no contest?
no contest.
All right, state any evidence.
Yes, Your Honor. State offers states exhibit 1 in all attachments.
No objections.
All
Your
right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. How long have you been using?
Like 3 years maybe.
All right. Do you have any family support?
Yes, before they had arrested me, I was staying with my mother, and I just talked to her a couple of days over the phone, and I told her if they let me out, would I be able to go back to the apartment? She told me yes, Your Honor.
And what were you doing living underneath the bridge then?
At that time, I was homeless, and I didn't have a job, and after I had got locked up for that, and I PR bonded out, I started working at temp services here and there, and my mom let me stay with her, doing side jobs, you know.
So when's the last time you used?
Last time I used was the last time they arrested me recently.
And what have you been using?
What I have been, methamphetamine and marijuana.
All right. The court is going to find you guilty, sentence you to 29 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244, give you credit for any time served. There's a $600 fine, time and money to run concurrent. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because it's a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. You have a drug problem,
Yes, Your Honor.
and just going to live with your mother, that's sort of like avoiding your problem. There are plenty of inpatient treatments that you can go to, which you probably need inpatient treatment.
Mhm.
Otherwise, what's going to end up happening is you're either going to end up back and forth in the jail or in the prison, or either your mom is going to have to identify your body. When you're released from jail, if you can't find a place for inpatient treatment, you come back here, I'll pick up the phone and find a place for you. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.
He has